Meet Serath, a vigilante, a bounty hunter. So, maybe like this guy?
The bounty!
Yeah, only dog in this case is a staff-wielding demigod and not, well, doing this. Anyway, Serath, the new hero in Paragon. An interesting one to say the least, because according to the trailer, the Serath, Countess and ASRock are connected to her. Maybe a deal went down with them the wrong way. And from what I can gather, she probably suffers from bipolar disorder, because she can go from 0 to 100 in a few milliseconds. Serath is a melee fighter. However, she has almost no armor or health at base, and in her traits, the words durable and assassin appear. So, in order to remedy those, here's a few cards which I highly recommend in your set for Serath. Okay, now for my card pack of choice, which you may use for constructive purposes. Let's start with the consumables. So, Vampiric Elixir, Guard Token, Barrier Token. Leave it at that. And for your main card. So, an Assassin's Ward. Always get a ward. A Shadow Ward is best. Trust me, wards save lives. So what I stuck on there is a Drain, because at least you'll get some health back. Pierce, because that will at least be slightly useful. And a Cast, because why not? The next card is Bright Steel Plate. So I put on 3x2 guards, because, well, I was limited on resources, alright? Plus it will help with survivability and it will give you some crit chance along with it. Pretty much the same with Golden Veil, just put on 3x2 barriers and there you are. The next card is Hexa the Devastator. This will give you some ability penetration as well as some crit chance. I put on 3x2 wounds because, well, I needed to do something, didn't I? Although, it will be especially useful because you'll get more crits, and this is kind of important because Serath needs more survivability than just power. The next card is the usual Tempered Plate. So I put on a Greater Guard, a Divine Guard, and a Divine Health. Put that on at the beginning of the match. Trust me, it'll help. And as soon as you get another 3 card points, put on your Tuned Barrier. And what I've selected for this is 2 Divine Barriers and a Divine Health. Okay, that's over now. So now, let's fire up a match now, shall we? Her first ability is Chastise, or Chastis, or whatever the hell you call it. Serath pretty much flaps her wings to not just deal damage, but also slow her enemies down. Ideal against very weak enemies. Maybe that's why she has Assassin tied to her. This is an area of effect ability as well, so you can slow down even more people if you ever wanted to do so. Which you probably won't because she has no health and armor. We've already glossed over that, there's no reason to let's move on. Next is Heaven's Fury. This is an ability that not just immunizes you from any damage or crowd control and stops you from moving at the same time, but also deals basic damage to anything that fall under the spell. The more you select, the more minions and or heroes you damage, but this also means you increase the waiting time. This is because there is a 0.2 second delay for every target that is selected to be slashed by ghosts. Pretty much. Then there's Ascend. Serath leaps into the air and pretty much becomes an air-to-surface missile. Select your drop point and she'll do damage from up to 1200 units away, which I think is about 5 yards, dealing some decent damage as well. Be careful though, she can't stay in the air for too long because apparently her wings are not the strongest for flying or hovering. I could call this ability an escaping ability as well, since it's also distance based. And finally, we have Heresy. That sounds good, doesn't it? The word Heresy. Now, remember when I said that she probably suffers from bipolar disorder? Well, this is the very angry side of her coming out. She essentially bursts into flames and starts setting people on fire. What this does is damage any hero by 30 ability damage, set alight any hero in her wake upon activating Heresy. That still sounds really good. While also weakening enemy weapons by about 90%, and all that is done for 3 seconds. Any ability while Heresy is still active will also weaken and set alight heroes. Additional basic damage is also applied while enemies are burning alive. Yeah, don't get on her bad side. She will kill you. I'm not kidding. Feng Mao's already had that experience.
Right.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Serath. So, fellow heroes, go forth and smash any base, set alight any fool, or simply go apeshit. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you all real soon. Goodbye! Some players failed to join the server. Hey, hang on a second. Whoa. Why have I got a penalty? I connected. How the hell was I? I didn't.